Hello everyone, Tamid here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing really well. I'm doing pretty good too. So today I will be basically reviewing a fragrance from the house of Haramain, and it's going to be Amber Oud Gold Edition. So let's get started. So let's start with the bottle first. As you guys can see, the bottle is really nice. I mean, nice as in like it's simplistic, yet it looks very nice. Like up front, I think this is sort of plastic, a black that is in the front of the bottle. Haramain is written over here, Amber Oud, and it's written Gold Edition 200 ml. Amber Oud. There is no amber, there is no oud to it, so don't get confused. It's just like their name of the series, Amber Oud, and like that. And as you guys can see, like you can see the juice levels from the side and from the back of the glass, and at the base there's nothing to it. It's kind of okay, like simplistic. However, the bottle, it's not exactly straight from the front. It's sort of like, you could say, slanted. As you guys can see, there's a slant at the front. That's okay. Now the cap is it's moderately heavy. I'm not saying it's heavy like after 9 p.m. or something like that. It's not heavy like Xerjoff's or something like that, but it does have a bit of weight to it. So the outer is totally metal, but the inside it's plastic. So the outer layer is metal, inside is plastic, and Al Haramain logo, it's on the top of the cap, which is pretty nice. Now the sprayer kind of looks golden, as you guys can see. No detailing on top of the sprayer, which is kind of a bummer. I always like the sprayers to have a bit of a detailing up top, gives a gives a good feeling to it, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, there goes the bottle, and yeah, the cap and everything. It's okay. It's nice, standard. So now let's spray it and let's see how it sprays. Pressurized atomizer, which is very nice. Considering the budget you get this in, pressurized atomizer, I think, yeah, I mean it's okay. It shoots good amount of juice. But in my opinion, I think like the atomizers, which shoot like strong bursts, those atomizers are the best one. I don't think pressurized atomizers are a very good choice, because if there is a bit of air or something like that, if you spray, the spray doesn't actually like sit where you want it to be, kind of, goes away with the wind. So that's a downside of pressurized atomizer. However, it does look really nice when you spray it, as you saw, like huge wide distribution. So yeah, now coming to the smell of this one. If you have tested out Erba Pura from Xerjoff, it's a Xerjoff Erba Pura clone, or if you have tested out Anabia, the white version from Latafa, or if you have tested out Yarden exclusive from Mancera, I think you will know what this one is actually. So if I have to describe it in a short detail, I would say it's a fruity, musky, sweet sort of fragrance. More on the musky and fruity side of things, but it's sort of like that. So now let's get into how this fragrance actually smells from the top to the bottom, like the whole detail. So it opens up with a bit of citruses. However, the citrus over here is not sharp, which is exactly like my taste. And I like this perfume a lot. And these type of fragrances actually get me as in like get my attention. Or if anyone wearing this sort of like fragrances, like rounded, citrusy, sweet, fruity, sort of like vanillic, musky, it kind of gets my attention. I really get attracted to those kind of fragrances, especially in the summer, in summer times. So this one, as I mentioned, it opens up with slight bit of citrus. The citrus is not, as I mentioned, it's not sharp, it's very rounded. And along with that citrus, you're gonna get some a bit of sort of like a soapy sort of vibe, like a clean soapy vibe. It's not like just a soap. It's a clean soapy, like fresh kind of a vibe. And after you could say like 20 to 25 odd minutes, the citrus kind of goes away. The soapiness will remain. The soapiness will remain till the end. Keep in mind. So the citrusness kind of goes away. The soapiness gets tied in with a melon note. Yep, specifically melon. Imagine you took a freshly cut melon and you added like, let's say, tons of sugar to it, or sugar to coat the melon, or you could just think like a melon juice with lots of sugar in it, and slight bit of that added soapiness to it. It like after 20 odd minutes, it kind of smells like that melon, that specifically that melon note. Um, and I really like the smell of melon. It is very calming, very refreshing, very soothing, to be honest. So the melon note kind of takes over, and the soapiness does, linger at the back, and it gets, really fruity and sweet and sort of like musky, vanillic, like really sweet and musky. You're gonna smell the muskiness from it. So it's basically Herba Pura is also like a melon musky sort of fragrance, melon musky sort of a fragrance. So yeah, if you like, as I just mentioned, melon, or freshly cut melon with sugar coated on top, or like a melon juice with a lot of sugar in it, I think you'll like this. Or in general, if you like fruity sweet sort of fragrance with a hint of soapy touch to it, you will like this. And this melon note, as I just mentioned, melon note with that vanilla musk, and then slight bit of like that sugar coated powdery, I wouldn't say too much powdery, but slight bit of powderiness that persists. It kind of goes till the end. So the opening, it's a bit citrusy, a bit soapy, and after like 20 to 20 odd minutes, the citrusiness goes away, the soapiness kind of gets tied in to the melon, that sweet sort of that dry down, and it just continues on and on and on and on and on. So there's not much change to it. Apart from that, the citrusiness kind of fades away a bit. That's mostly it. And I love it. I love this sort of fragrance. Honestly, this is so soothing, so sweet, soft, sort of gentle, plush. It has a very fluffy, plush kind of quality to it. If you wear this anywhere, nobody's gonna say that you're wearing a cheap cologne, or nobody's gonna say that you're wearing something cheap. Like, this smells expensive. Doesn't matter. Anywhere you go, this smells expensive. Now, coming to the performance side of things. Look, Al Haramain, specifically the Amber Oud, the line, their whole line has great performance. Regardless of whichever perfume you get it. Doesn't matter. The whole line, very good performance. This is no exception. So in terms of longevity, I get till the next day, like easily, with 10 odd sprays, like dual shots, two over here, two over here, two over here, two over here, and one at the middle, like 10 sprays like this. Next day on my shirt, easily. And at times, if the weather is favorable, it won't even come off till you wash it. The performance is stellar on this one. It's a, like as I said, it's a fruity musky sort of fragrance, sweet, so expect good longevity out of it. And as I like kind of ping the plastic, or ping the front, you guys can see that it kind of sounds like it is made of plastic. It's not metal, or it's like made of ting 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 noise. So yeah, so there goes the longevity. And now coming to the projection side of things. I would have been very disappointed, honestly. I would have been very disappointed, would have been, if it had a very loud projection. I honestly, I'm a huge fan, or I crave for loud projections, but with this one, I'm so happy that it doesn't have a loud projection. I'm so happy. It has a gentle sort of projection with tons of sillage. And this is exactly what this needs. It doesn't have to be loud. It just has a gentle push to it. It's almost like I mentioned, a very plush, fluffy sort of quality to it. It projects very nicely, very gently, but I'm not saying gently as in like it doesn't project at all. It does project. It does go a long way, but it doesn't like, like hit your nose like boom. It's not like that. It doesn't have that loud, that sort of projection like Montal or other Zerjovs or like Nishanes or something like that. It doesn't have that. If you have tried Nishanes Wulongcha or Nishanes Amra Calabria or what's that called, Mancera, that Mancera's Melody of the Sun, if you know how those fragrances project, very nice, very soft, very plush kind of a projection, it has the same thing going around over here. So in terms of projection, 2.5 to 3 hours of constant, gentle, plush like projection. Very good. Very good. And the sillage, my god. Like almost 10 feet. Like if you walk by 10 feet of sillage, that's what I got. Like a huge trail. And if you sit somewhere, like for, like as I'm sitting here right now, if you sit for like 5 to 7 minutes in a place, it's gonna probably fill up a whole room all around you. Even after the 3 hour mark, people can smell you from 7 to 8 feet away. If you are sitting in a place for 5 to 10 minutes, or even 15 to 20 minutes, just in a place. So when people move around you, they're gonna smell you for sure. So this is like a very good, you could say, an alternative to Erba Pura. Obviously, Erba Pura. Now the thing with Erba Pura is, it is definitely niche fragrance for sure, but a lot of people think like Erba Pura is like, designer sort of stuff, or it's sort of like, a designer, a high-end designer sort of fragrance. But honestly, I'll ask you this: like, which high-end designer have produced anything like Erba Pura or even close to Erba Pura? Mancera is not a high-end designer. Mancera has a Yardin exclusive. That's a niche house as well. Nothing. No designer house have ever produced anything like Erba Pura, or not even close to the quality of Erba Pura. That smooth, creamy, sort of like, very like musky, and the choice of musk over here is so clean. No, right? So this is like one heck of a fragrance to have, honestly. Now, in terms of weather, definitely, I wouldn't say summer only. I would say in winter too, all year round, especially in Bangladesh. I would say probably all year round, except for dead of winter. When it's like, super wintry, I would say just avoid this. Apart from that, I think throughout the year you can easily use it, daytime, nighttime. And in terms of versatility, I think everywhere, like office, if you're going to your classes, a university, dates, like everywhere. It doesn't matter, even casually, weddings, parties, hangouts, doesn't matter. It just suits everywhere, right? And I'm gonna mention two other fragrances that kind of smell like high street sort of perfumery, like high-end designer. Um, Zerjoff Echento and Zerjoff's Wooden Overdose. Wooden Overdose is a fantastic fragrance. I did try it at a mall, and probably I'm gonna get it very soon. Wooden Overdose. It's a fantastic fragrance. Another one is Zerjoff's Echento. Echento is probably, you could say, a cousin of Erba Pura, like this sort of scent profile, but cousin as in like more of a floral sort of pineapple take on it. But Echento's pineapple is not like Aventus's pineapple. So different, so different. Pineapple, iris, and stuff like that. Really like, and I think it has heliotrope or a hyacinth note to it. A very purple-ish sort of like a fragrance. But anyways, coming back to this fragrance, I think in terms of versatility, everywhere. So even though it's people say it's a, you could say, high-end designer, but I don't think it's a high-end designer fragrance. I think this is a totally niche category or niche territory sort of scent, because I haven't seen any high-end designer brands coming up with this sort of quality of like Erba Pura, Wooden Overdose, or even Cento. So that's my take on it. And if I have to give it a rating out of 10, how much would I give it? Honestly, uh, I like this sort of fragrance. I like this genre of fragrance, so I'm easily gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Like it doesn't, like, I don't even have to flinch, honestly. Uh, it's like almost a blind buy for me. I can just, keep my eyes closed like this, and I can just spray it, and I can just be, tension free or worry free throughout the day, because I know this is gonna get you compliments. I know that this is gonna perform. I know this is gonna have a beautiful plush kind of projection. Everything's on you, on your side. And if it's on a favorable day, like a slightly cooler day, it's gonna smell even better. So yeah, this is something that probably you wanna check, or you wanna take a look. And thank you a lot to Alif for letting me review this. He has a page called Perfume Afford. So yeah, I mean, this is something that definitely you all can check out. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. And one thing I'm gonna mention about Al Haramain Amber Oud like series, specifically, because over time, over time, uh, I have seen a few people complaining that the juice quality kind of changes, like there is an alcoholic type of smell, stuff like that. But with this one, I didn't find any alcoholic uh, touches or any alcohol blast up top. It's been used a lot, as you guys can see. It's been used a lot, but I didn't find anything. So I think probably some of the units might have some, faultiness or something like that. Probably there might be some formulation changes, or probably I think how they have stored it in their closet or something like that. That may play an issue, but I haven't came across something like that with, especially from Al Harami. No, over time, I've never seen, uh, like from my personal experience, I've never seen anything like it's turning into alcoholic opening or something like that. I've seen some people complain, but not me. I haven't seen. I haven't seen it. So, anyways, so that's it for the review. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, and see you on the next one then. Bye bye, guys. Take care.